Hey guys, welcome back to Greg Experiments with Lego Power Functions. Just made a video on this, put it out a few hours ago, and I got flooded with comments on people trying to help me with my experiment here and make it better, and I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate everything that you guys do for me. There were several people that commented things that I thought were great ideas, and I wanted to show you what I've implemented here, the best that I can at least, and hopefully this thing's a little bit better than what the last time you saw it. So what I've changed is I actually put two gears in here. There's one right here, and then there's one right here, and people recommended that I do that so it slows it down a little bit. If you saw the last video, this thing was flying around like crazy. In fact, we even lost our poor little passenger guy here. He went for a tumble, and I think that slowed it down a little bit. I'll show it to you in just a second, but I first want to show you what else I've going on here. Under here, I'll kind of show you the rest of this. Just gotta take a couple pieces off. And I'm experimenting with a new camera here too, guys. Let me know what you think of the quality of the video and the audio. It might sound a little bit different. I guess everything kind of runs down under there where you can't see. And inside here, I guess I could, well, I won't take that off. I'll show you what I have going on here. I have two of these gears. I don't know what they're called. Someone said, is it bevel, I don't know, but they're lined up like this. So one spins like this and one spins like this. And actually one under here is like that. I'm doing a terrible job explaining this to you guys. And then this one is like this. And I did that, and instead of having this complicated thing that was running all over the place, I took that out. So everything is kind of like lined up under there, and that comes out. You run into this big gear. You got the small gear that runs out to the battery box, which is now attached there. You got the switch here, and then this, wait, did I say battery box? I meant motor. This is the motor. This is the battery box. I'm doing terrible, but I'm gonna turn that on, and I'll show you guys what this is like. And I'm gonna put this back on. If I don't have this on, this thing gets a little loose, so I kind of protect it under there, I guess. Keep it all sealed up in there, and it works out pretty well. I got that all down. Everything is hooked up here, and now I'll run this again, and you guys can see, maybe, hopefully, that it's a little bit slower. Oh, we're going backwards. So there we go. A little bit slower than before. I do get a bit of a grind when I start it up. I'll show that to you again here. Of course, that stops right at the worst spot. Right there. Hear that grind? Little grind. I don't know if that's normal or not. Maybe. But there it is going backwards. And there it is going forward. Again, a little bit slower. But there is one other thing that you guys recommended that I can do, and that is to put an IR receiver and a power function controller to this to really control the speed, and that's what we're gonna do now. So let's turn it off, and this is the first time I've been doing this, so this will be where we kind of experiment together once again. I'm gonna turn everything off just to be safe here, and I think the switch leaves entirely. I no longer need the switch, so let's take that off. And I'm pretty sure that this goes to the IR receiver. I've only ever done this once. And again, I do appreciate everybody making recommendations for me and helping me out with things, because I'm kind of new at this, and I can tell there's a lot of technic experts out there. One thing that is kind of funny is, like, I get recommendations and someone recommends an awesome thing, and then like the next person recommends it again, and then the next person recommends it, the next person recommends it, and so forth. So if you guys do have any recommendations, even on how to make this better, take a look at the comments first before you do leave a recommendation, because it's probably already been commented. But again, I do appreciate everybody kind of coming out and trying to help a brother out here. So we're going to turn that on like that, and hopefully this works. Do I have that on? I have it on red. Okay, so, oh, backwards. There we go. All right. It's making a weird sound. I think that's normal, though. At least I hope it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did that do that? Was I doing that? Nice and slow there. This is kind of cool, huh? There's for the kiddie ride, and then we speed it up a little bit, and then we speed it up, and then it starts going kind of medium. Now it's kind of fast. Now it's really fast. And now it's full speed. I think that's full speed. And speaking of recommendations, in my last video, someone told me that all you have to do to stop this, I was trying to twist this back to kind of find the point where it stops, you know, where you find like the zero equilibrium or whatever. All I do is hit that. I did not know that before. So the things you learn on YouTube, guys, it's pretty amazing, the knowledge that's out there. And I find that pretty much, you guys probably can hear what I'm saying, but I find that pretty much everywhere that I go online, whether I'm gaming, whether I'm doing something on brickitect Live, or whether I'm making videos here on brickitect. People are so willing to share their information and help me make things better. And it's just a real blessing to have this community. So I want to thank you guys so much for helping me with this. Again, if you have any advice on making this better, what I'm thinking about doing, oh, you guys wanted to see the lights too. Someone said to put the lights behind the skeleton's eyes, and I thought it was a cool idea initially, but then I realized that the problem with that would be, there's the lights on. The problem would be that it spins around and this thing's gonna get like all tied up, but these are what the lights look like if you wanna see them. Man, I love the focus on this camera. It goes super fast. It's a G7X. I have a whole video coming out about this camera on Greg's World. It'll be coming out tomorrow, so if you wanna tune in over there, you can check it out. But it would look really cool. Let me turn the lights off real quick just so you guys can see what this looks like. This is kind of not related to what we were just doing. Well, it sort of is, so let's take a look. I think that's probably dark enough, but even if we like fed these under here, like this, or had them up inside there, wouldn't that be kind of cool? Like this up here, and then we have the grass growing. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So maybe something like this where the grass is there. Kind of spooky, right? And let's run it like this just so you guys can get a little experience of the... Uh-oh, what are we running into? Oh, it's running into stop. It's running into that. So not the best idea, but I thought it would look cool, and maybe we'll put it down there. Let's try it out now. Right way, Greg. There it is. I think that's kind of neat. We got this other one still over here too. You can make a whole experience out of this. I was gonna end this video and be like, yeah, this is gonna be it, guys. I just wanted to show you I made a little bit of progress based on your recommendations and your advice, because I too take that stuff to heart. But I feel like messing with this a little bit more, and I have a lot of people wondering as well, am I gonna be powering up the roller coaster over here, the big one, the bad boy one? And the answer is yes, I am gonna be powering this up. This is kind of like the ultimate thing that you could possibly power up with the power functions, and we're gonna be making that happen. So on that, guys, I wanna thank you again for everything that you do for me here on this channel. And as always, next video.